Okay, so the sun was recently changed to the heat damage instead of normal damage. Well, in the preview at least. So now you can see the parts slowly heat up and they take damage because of that instead of being taken out by pure damage from the sun. Shields are currently bugged. They don't take any heat damage, though that will change in the future, I hope at least. So in the meantime, what we could do is we could make a sundiver that doesn't use any shields. Like traditionally, that was never possible. I mean, you could make a block of armor and you actually can mine resources with a fully armored sundiver, but you would have to rebuild all of the armor blocks every time, which is quite a bit of hassle. And we want something more sustainable, of course. So, yeah, I will just build a base sundiver for now, like this, a bit of crew maybe. So add some crew here. And some thrusters forwards and backwards. And sideways, cause why not? Alright. Okay, that's like a good base of operations, and now we get to the heat exchanger walls. So I thought about this a bit. Oh my god, those indicators are gonna be really annoying, whatever. And I thought that the most efficient way to do this is to just have rows of exchangers like this. And yeah, we just place them all connected to one wire in the center like this. So yeah. Okay, the bottom one, I think I can do a second layer like this. And yeah, the bottommost ones will reach at least a few of the extenders up there. Okay, now to the complicated part. How am I going to do the corners? Because that's a problem on all sundivers. The corners are always like the most vulnerable part. Maybe I will cut out those parts. Yeah. Maybe I will try something like this. Okay. That way I can place radiators like so. Like, how much can one of those absorb? 9 per second. So we need a lot more radiators than what I have right here. Okay, let's just try to put that forward like a bunch. Okay, that should be a good amount. And I'm gonna need a larger control room. Oh well. Okay. Yep. So let's save this ship. Okay. Now this is our unnamed ship. Okay. And let's drive this into the sun. Let's see if it can survive out here. Yeah, the exchangers are not taking any damage. This is nice. Okay, so you can get fairly far into the sun actually. I think this might even be enough to mine all of the asteroids in Career. Like, I don't think you need to go much further. Okay, let's go to like about here. Okay, yeah, okay. The exchangers took a bit of damage here. So it seems like it can go to about halfway, and then it will start taking a bit of damage. I actually have a bit of an idea on how to improve this. Okay, we have 36 heat exchangers here. What if instead of that we did like something like this? And like ran the wires vertically instead. That would also give easier access points. Like, you could just place the wires behind like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay, if we replace this, how many exchangers is this? Oh, this is more exchangers? More exchangers, and it's in a smaller area. That's really good actually. Okay, how far do those reach? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, the issue now is that my ship is asymmetrical, but that's an easy fix. Oh yeah, I should move them one inwards instead of outwards. Like this. Oh my god, the backside looks really bad. Whatever. Okay, and this should be better than my previous ship. Like, send it about halfway again. Yeah, it does take damage. But not a lot of damage. Okay, and like the ultimate goal here is to make a 360 sundiver. So like a sundiver that you can also rotate and stuff. But the issue is, how are we going to radiate heat? I'm not really sure about that yet. We would need some open spaces where we can radiate heat. The issue with that, of course, is that, yeah, so then those radiators would be vulnerable if there are open spaces. Okay, I'm curious if I place a structure block here. Will it protect this part behind it? No, it will not. Which is to be expected. Okay, but this is a good start. I could even place exchangers on the endpoints like this. But I feel they will get... Wait, they actually didn't get damaged up until now. Oh no. A bit of damage. I think this might be good. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it seems everything is taking damage much slower. I guess like placing an exchanger like one out like this makes sense. That's interesting. Yeah, but you see, all of those radiators are used. Like we used 12 radiators for like 39 exchanges. So we need like our ship needs to be like for every 3 exchanges we need 1 radiator. And yeah, I don't think we will be able to fit them. If we want to do like a 360 coverage for our sundiver. So yeah, I think that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I think I will give up the idea of a 360 sundiver. I could make like a hull around it, but that's like, yes, less useful. So I will stick with this design, just improve this a bit and add all of the mining equipment and stuff now. So let's go back. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do the mining equipment. So a mining laser can go here. Then we have the manipulator beam, if I can find it, but oh, there it is. All right. Okay. Then the storages. Yeah, what if we just do the storages like this? Okay, then we have space for thrusters on the side. Okay, maybe move those 1 down. That way we can place heat exchangers here. And here. And a wire. And that way we can overclock all of the stuff here. Let's also directly wire the mining laser for the overclock. Oh, and if we do that, we can also directly wire this thing right here. Okay. Oh, my thrusters don't have access with this layout, so I will do this instead. Okay. Is this enough crew for all of this? No, this is not enough crew. I need a bit more crew. Okay, so I will place some crew here. Yeah, this also still needs an airlock. I could just place the airlock right here, because why not? Okay, and I feel like this should be enough space. Okay, I still need the backwards thrusters. Sideways thrust would also be really convenient if that would be possible at all. Oh yeah, those thrusters are... Those thrusters are a bit iffy. Their supply lines are really long. Okay, I think it's time to place some more screw down. Like, assign the screw to here, and these will just supply all of those parts. Oh, same with this one actually. Okay, what I can also do is I can place a small thruster here, overclock it, and I can also place some small thrusters all the way in the back. I think I can do 4 with a single radiator. Okay, yeah, now it also rotates much more quickly. And can it strafe? Well, kinda. Okay, how much does this cost? Yeah, it's not great, but it's also not too bad. Okay, but we can still cut a lot of radiators. So to mine asteroids, you need to go about halfway into the sun's radius. Like going further in, there aren't really any asteroids anyways. So yeah, I can cut some radiators while I'm here. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, I think the thermal system is now on full load. Maybe I will add a pair of radiators back, just to be on the safe side. Okay, but it seems that this is enough now. Yeah. Building sundivers with shields is probably going to be a lot stronger than sundivers with purely with exchangers, because with shields you can more easily cover corners. It's gonna be a lot cheaper, I think, because shields don't take the full heat from the heat source that is hitting it, but those exchangers right here in the front, they are taking the full brunt of the sun's heat. And I think shields only take like 6% or something for large shields. Yeah, 0.6 per damage. Ah, yeah, okay. You can see that the small thrusters also get hit a bit because they have a thruster cone sticking out, but I don't think that's too much of an issue because it's only a small part and there are exchanges next to it. So yeah. Okay, and let's try to drive it out of the sun zone. Oh, those don't have perfect supply, but it works. It works. Oh, but that thruster actually burned down. Maybe I do need to do something about that. That's interesting. Okay. Well, what I can do is I can just do this and place a wire down here. And that way they will not be in the sun. Okay. Yep, let's just do this and this. Yeah, and with that, I can save the ship. And let's just test an asteroid in the sun. Let's do Hyperion. Okay. Like, go here. Turn the airlock off, just so that crew doesn't do anything really stupid. And yeah, that works. It mines the entire asteroid. The exchangers barely took any damage. And you can escape with the sundiver again. The fact that the backwards thrust flickers a bit is not optimal, but it's also not a huge issue. So I think I'm fine with that for now. And with that we got ourselves a fully functional sundiver. This thing is really expensive. It costs 322k credits, which is a lot for a sundiver. Like, you can make, I think cheap sundivers cost like around 80k credits with like a single large shield. If you like before the changes that the sun now deals heat damage. And I think with overclocked shields, you could make like even cheaper designs. But yeah, we will just see when the heat bug gets fixed. Then we will see how shielded designs perform. They will probably be even cheaper than previous sundivers. But yeah, I mean, you can totally build a sundiver just with exchangers without any shields, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, I'd say that's that for now. Okay, a quick update. Yeah, about me saying that like a ship with 360 exchanger coverage not being possible. Yeah. Yeah, well, here it is. Yeah, the thing is, this ship is so large that those radiators, they still just are at 97% efficiency because there is, oh, whoops. Because there's just such a big gap here. So that's what makes this thing possible. Yeah, and this is extremely laggy. I had to turn like all of the fancy particles and stuff off. And it's still a bit laggy. But yeah, you can totally do a ship with like 360 coverage and it works. And yeah, you can use this to mine asteroid in the sun and you will be protected from all sides. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. I just wanted to showcase that a build like this is also possible. It's just Well, let's just say it's not the cheapest.